Hello, everybody, and welcome to OutRaised Voices. I'm Sharon Lee Williams, and this is our holiday inspirational special. Now, what does that mean? We wanted to inspire you with quotes from our CEOs and some vids that some of them have sent in to inspire you, to inspire me, to get us through to next year, our best selves, whatever you want to see. Whatever you want to see for your life. Now, we do have, as I said, we will have quotes from our CEOs that I'm going to read some of them to you, and we have a couple of vids to show you. And on top of that, you're going to meet my team. My team, the OutRaised Voices team. Before we get started, I just wanted to say thank you for showing up each week or wherever you're watching, wherever you're streaming from. I appreciate you. All right. So we're going to introduce, but before I go, I just want to say, please stay tuned to the end. Because I said when I started this show somewhere in July that I was going to have music. Well, it's happening. I'm going to have music at the end. I'm going to play you a song that I wrote in my early 60s and talks about, the title of the song is like, This Is Who I Am Now. And it was a time when I was going through reflection and personal struggles and just trying to decide who I was. And that's how the song came about. So please stay around to the end, and you'll hear this song. All right. So our first guest on OutRaised Voices was Nicole Jolene, and that was the title of that show was called What is Family? And we picked something from the show, a quote that we felt it certainly touched me, and I hope will be inspiring for you. And I will read it. When someone thinks they are too broken to offer anything, your broken pieces is really what helps you to nurture and minister to these children in a different way. Now, Nicole Jolene is a foster parent and extraordinaire, and I loved having the conversation with her about being a foster mom and a mom in general. So go back and check that episode out. Next up, we have Kalina Phillips. And that show is called What is Family? Now, Kalina is a friend of mine, and she came on the show to talk about her experiences as an adoptive parent. And also, her daughter came on, Christy Nickel, came on probably a week later to talk about her experience as being an adoptee. So I'm going to read you Kalina's quote. As this year comes to an end and a new year begins and change swirls around us, it is important to spend some time with ourselves. Family, friends, needs, goals. 2024 has been a year of transition, and I have begun thinking about how I will navigate my life, not only in the coming year, but also the path into my future. Focusing on my heart helped me. Now, that is an edited version of what Kalina said, but we are going to put the whole quote on for you to read because it is a beautiful quote, and thank you, Kalina. Our next CEO is Christy. And again, she was part of the show What is Family and the adoptee. Her mom is Kalina. And the quote for Christy is, I am choosing to create the life of my dreams. Now that's beautiful. And that's what we want to do, create the life of our dreams, to take that step next year and beyond, create the life of your dreams. Dream big, as you'll hear Marsha tell you. Dream big next year. Give yourself permission to be who you are. Now, Faisal. Some of you may remember Faisal. He was our financial literacy expert for the show, and the name of his show was Your First $100. So this is what Faisal wrote. As we gather with our loved ones this season, let's take a moment to reflect on the power of kindness, gratitude, and hope. The holidays are a time to give not just gifts, but also joy, love, and support to those around us. Remember, even the smallest acts of kindness can create a ripple effect of positivity. May this season bring peace to your hearts, warmth to your homes, and a renewed sense of purpose for the year ahead. Wishing you all happy holidays and a healthy new year. Thank you, Faisal. That was beautiful. Healthy New Year. Yes, we're all hoping for that. So I hope when you listen to some of these quotes, I hope that you can find words for yourself that inspire you, something you can write that's inspiring not just for you, but for your family, for your friends, for the world. We need all that energy, that inspiring energy put out into the world that you can bring. We need all of that. So write something down. Write something that you can look at each day that inspires you to go into 2025, 26, and beyond, as I said. How to be your best self and be okay with all of that. All right, our next CEO was Alicia. And her show was Finding Forgiveness, Faith, and Self-Love. So Alicia wrote, as we step into a new year, remember, you're not defined by what hurts you. Choose to rise from it. Even in seasons of discomfort, there's room for joy, growth, and purpose. Everybody's talking about growth, joy. Remember joy. We must find the joy. And I know we all have those moments of joy, and we may forget them. We may forget about them, but don't. Try to bring back some joy in your life when you need it. Now you're going to see a video from Robin Hitt. She is the author of Open-Eyed Adoption.
I'm Robin Hitt. Greetings from the Rocky Mountains. I was recently asked the question, what lights up your dark? I said hope, gratitude, boundaries, forgiveness, and gaining a better sense of who I am. Some ways I help my clients achieve this are working through values and the Enneagram. When we take the time to know ourselves, we oftentimes show up better in all areas of our life. During this holiday season, I'll ask you, what lights up your dark? Join me in serving someone nearby from a place of gratitude. It really does light up the dark.
Thank you, Robin. Dr. Natasha Williams. Now, Dr. Natasha Williams, she came on. She was just awesome as well. Clinical psychologist. And she has a video message for you as well. So let's listen.
Hi, Dr. Natasha here. As we're coming up on the holiday season, I know it can be hectic. I know that there are a lot of times we're being pulled in so many different directions, people that we're hosting, gifts that we're possibly buying. But in the midst of all of the hecticness of this season, are you prioritizing yourself? What are your needs? What do you think is important for you? This holiday season, I want you to do things differently. I would love for you to give yourself the gift of embracing selfishness or radical self-care. What do you need? What's important to you? Let's take some of your needs and take them from the back to the front. And it's not to the detriment of others, but you also need to be fulfilled. Your needs matter. So during this holiday season, let's take a moment and reflect. What are your needs? What are your wants? What are your desires? And be able to put them in action. This season, give yourself the gift of radical self-care. Rest, reflect, and remember that your well-being is the foundation of all that you give to the world. So be kind to yourself. As the year is coming to a close, a lot of us will take some time to just reflect. How was 2024 for you? I know for myself, I usually take the end of the year to reflect on some of the goals I may have set earlier in the year. Was I able to meet them and achieve them? And if not, what do I think was maybe blocking or in the way of being able to get to those goals? But another thing as well is I also want to check in with myself and look at authenticity. Now, what does that mean? I want to see if I was being true to myself. Was I being myself who I want to be unapologetically, or were there things that were sort of taking me away from that? Because we're not on this earth for a long time, and I think it is so important that we live the life that we want to live unapologetically and authentically. So, what is it that you want to reflect on for 2024 going into 2025? Authenticity is your superpower. Remember that. Step into the new year unapologetically yourself and watch how your truth transforms everything around you. Step into it and step into it boldly.
Thank you, Dr. Natasha. Thank you. All right. So our next CEO, Deneen Andrades. Yeah, we talked about the 7 stages of hope, and that's what she's a coach and also a friend of mine, and I appreciated her coming on the show. And here's a little clip from Deneen.
Hello, everyone. My name is Deneen Andrades, and I am an international speaker, perspective expert, and mastermind power coach. Coming to you to let you know that I see you, I hear you. If it's not a Hallmark moment and you're thinking about things that really are all about whether or not people that you love are not there, my advice to you is remember, you are seen, you are heard. Please try to rise above your emotions, which may be at a low place right now. Give those that are trying to show you that they care an opportunity to do just that by answering the phone, answering the text, and actually accepting the invitation. Sometimes when we least feel like being around other people, it's actually because we most need to be around other people. So allow them to show you that they care by actually accepting the invitation, by actually speaking to them, by actually answering the text. You are loved. You are seen. You are enough.
Thank you, Deneen. Mariama Lockington. Now, she wrote a really interesting book for Black girls like me and In the Key of Us. Mariama was also an excellent CEO to watch, and you can check out her show. It's called In the Key of Us. Her quote is, "The holidays can be both filled with joy and grief for many. If you find this season to be a roller coaster of emotions, you are not alone. Make a joy list." I love that. A list of things you can do that bring you calm and comfort when you feel pulled under by grief. Celebrate the ways you have survived and thrived and reinvented yourself. Rest, be still, and thank your body for all it has endured. You are a wonder. You are loved. Be the light you seek in others. That's beautiful. Thank you, Mariama. I want to thank our other CEOs that you haven't heard from, Shaniqua, Cheyenne, and Jodine. Thank you again for sharing your story with us. I want to thank you for showing up, and I wish you the very, very best in 2025. To all my CEOs, thank you. It does. It takes a village to raise a show. And I want to introduce you to my village, to the team at OutRaised Voices, who are actually here with me in the room, kind of for this inspirational holiday show. They're here with me in the room, supporting me, and I want to introduce them to you. First up, we have Wendy. Wendy is the newest member of the team, actually, and she is an editor, creative, and supportive person. And I don't know what to say about Wendy. She's all that and a bag of chips. Thank you, Wendy, for being with us and joining us. You brought a lot to this show.
Hello, my name is Wendy Butenschen, and I am the editor of OutRaised Voices. And I just want to express my joy and gratitude for having worked on this project. And as we wrap up the year, I want to wish you and yours happy holidays and a wonderful new year. And I feel like magic is to come for all of us. So thank you.
Thank you, Wendy, for sharing your thoughts with us and your inspiration with us. Next up, Taiwa. Now, what can I say about Taiwa? And I'm going to say Taiwa B. Taiwa B is married to Wendy B. Family. But Taiwa has been with me from the beginning. You see this set? The lighting, the microphones, which you can't see. He is like the technical director, and he's done a lot. But, you know, I say this to him, one of the most important things he has given me is just being a great shoulder to lean on when I freak out. Encouraging me to do the best I could do, be the best I could be, to make this show the best it can be. So not only is he the editor and technical director and logo creator and all of it, he's just been a wonderful, and I'd like to call him friend. I appreciate you, and thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm Taiwa. I've been working with Sharon for the entirety of this show. I helped build the studio, and it's been really amazing watching somebody who's had such a long-lasting career in multiple industries do something new. And I would say if you're just starting off, or if you think you've already been doing everything you could ever do in your life, you're always going to be challenged by something. And I think the best way to look at that is that those are the moments you should have the most fun with, because they're going to unfold things about you that you've never seen before. And I think that's what everybody needs more of.
Thank you so much for that, for what you just said, Taiwa. Now, I'm going to say this up front for everybody to know. Learning that it's not so easy being on camera, coming from behind the scenes to be on camera. And as Taiwa said, yeah, sometimes, we got to challenge ourselves. We have to step up and step in. So thank you, Taiwa, for encouraging us all to make the leap, and thank you for your own stepping in. I want to introduce you to Marcia. Last but not least, Marcia has been my assistant and just grown with me in this show. She brings a lot of her own skills, her own creativity, and a lot of these Art Team crosses. They're creative. She's a creative as well, and she's explored a lot of things, and she reaches out to people, and I'm so fortunate that she has been with me for this length of time, and I appreciate her. I appreciate you, Marcia. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And she did. It wasn't easy. She's a first-time producer, and it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy. She stepped in. That's what we're all doing, stepping in, because it's a first time for me. It's a first time for all of us. And that's what we're saying, step in for 2025. Step up, step in, be your best self. It's all okay. Make mistakes, grow. It's okay. That's what we do here at OutRaised Voices.
Hey everybody, Marsha Watson here, the producer of today's episode. Yay! So, as I often tell my mentees to dream big, write the vision, and build your empire. In 2025, dream bigger, dream in color and in 3D. And don't just dream, because dreaming without writing the vision is just a wish. Write the vision and write it in detail. And once you finish writing it out and you've figured out your goals for 2025, start building brick by brick and trust the process. And you know what? Give yourself grace too, because sometimes you won't be able to complete some of your goals, but that's okay. So again, dream big, write the vision, and build your empire in 2025.
Marcia, thank you for that message that you shared with all of us. So now it's time for me to share my words of inspiration. And I hope you like them. I wrote this quote way back in my early 60s when I was kind of struggling with stuff, trying to figure myself out, just like everybody does at some point. And here's the quote. I am God's unfinished work of art. He left the finishing touches to me. And that's how I felt at the time when I came up with that, oh yeah, I'm born into a certain situation, as we all are, but the choice is mine to make how I wanted my future to look like. And boy, it has been a journey. And I have to say, the trials, tribulation, the joys, all of it, it's been a journey. And that's what life is. It's a journey. That's what we're here to do. Now, along with that quote, I also wrote a song. I was inspired by my quote, early 60s. I think it was just after maybe a very long menopause or something like that. But I just want to say, so I wrote this song called This Is Who I Am Now, which it was my rah-rah song. Well, I didn't know it was going to be a rah-rah song, but I wrote this song, This Is Who I Am Now. So enjoy the song, and I am looking forward to seeing you next year, wishing you all the very, very best in 2025. I'm Sharon Lee Williams, This is OutRaised Voices, and we'll see you next year.
I'm not so unusual. I've got gray hairs where they used to be brown. I'm not happy with my weight, but there you go. This is who I am. This is who I am now. Don't mind those lines I see, and my eyes don't let me down. I like the face that's looking back at me. This is who I am. This is who I am now. On the road of life's ups and downs, I'm proud of the man he's turning out to be. This is who I am, and I found someone to cherish me. He's got gray hairs where they used to be brown. He's not perfect, but he loves me perfectly. This is who I am. This is who I am. This is me.
From all of us here at OutRaised Voices, we wish you the very, very best in 2025.
Don't go right out of that.
In 3 and 4, go.
All right, let me cut this part out. All right. Can we pause for a second?
Wendy. Sean. No. I didn't get that at all. Okay. We're busy people here. Thank you. Remarks. In 5.
Now you're on the other side.
Yeah.
Where's Wendy going?
5, 4, 3.
I don't know.
Okay.
Doesn't seem awkward. This is the camera. This is the camera.
Whoops. No, I'll sit.
We're looking at this one.
Oh, we're looking at that one?
The wide.
Okay.